One of the questions I get asked most often is, can you upgrade your summons? The answer is definitely yes, you can upgrade your summons, kind of like you can upgrade your weapons in Elden Ring. However, the way to unlock it is kind of complex, so I thought might as well do a video about it, you know? So in this video I'm gonna talk about how to unlock the summons, upgrade, what items are required and where to find them, and lastly I'm gonna go over my favorite summons because a lot of people also ask me which summons are the best. So I'm gonna go over the ones I have right now and I will explain kind of why I think some are better than the others. Let's get started. The first thing you're actually gonna have to do is find the person who can upgrade your summons because as of right now you don't have anyone who can do that. So to do this, you'll have to go from the Church of LA all the way to Stormhill Shack. Now, you're going to be able to find this waypoint fairly easily just by walking across it, and whenever you get there, you are going to find a girl. She is going to tell you about her men who have been abducted and grafted by the spider. The spider being the first boss of the game that you've encountered, the one you probably lost to earlier. Now, that means whenever you encounter it again is where you should start looking. This is your first clue, and I'm going to show you exactly where the item she needs is, but she is going to be the one who upgrades your spirit once you're done with her quest line. To get to the item, the single fastest way to get there when you start is going to be Rampart Tower. Now, I'm going to show you the way. I have cleared every single enemy on the way there, so it would be much faster, but you will encounter a lot of enemies and it's normal. But as you progress to this area, you'll find exactly what I'm talking about later on. The only thing you have to be done is you have to have defeated Margaret the Fell Omen. Now, that's not going to be that hard, but it is still something you need to do before you can upgrade your summons. But once you're done, we can go on the way together. So there are going to be a few birds around here. You can see I defeated them just for the sake of convenience and efficiency. You're basically just going to take the same way I am. You can stop the video and clear the enemies out of the way. I'm going to shout out a little bit when some enemies might happen. You're going to go down this ladder right here. Now there is going to be a few knights down there, so you don't want to let yourself be killed by all of them. They are pretty hard. And then you're going to enter this area. I'm going to pull out my torch because I can't see very well, but you might not need to. And you're just going to make your way through the castle. Then you're going to arrive at this area right here. Now be careful, there is a knight patrolling this place ahead, but what you're going to be interested is going to be down here. So you can see I already have the item that's down there, but there are going to be a few dogs. We can go and check. You can see here I have killed some dogs. I think their corpses despawned, but the item is going to be right where this message is. Now you're gonna take this item, is gonna be called the Chrysalid Memento, and you're gonna bring it to the girl back at the Stormhill Shack. Whenever you give her the item, she's gonna talk to you about how she failed her man and she kind of wanna find her purpose in life because she doesn't have any right now. She's gonna tell you she's gonna go to the round table, the table you have, and you can then teleport there and talk to her. Once you get to the table of Lost Grace, she is going to be right there next to the fireplace, as you can see. Now, she's not here because I already completed her quest line, but I just wanted to show you guys. So you can talk to her a little bit, explore the options, and then what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to talk to this gentleman, the blacksmith, about the girl. He's going to tell you that she reminds him of a older spirit caller that he had a promise to. And he's going to tell you that he could train the girl to become more attuned with her spirits. She's going to move around from here and here, and you basically just want to do the back and forth between the two of them maybe 4 or 5 times, I think, until she offers you to tune your spirits. Now, if ever the conversation bugs and they don't want to talk to you anymore, you can literally just go to your map menu, click here, travel to the table of Lost Grace, and then press A. This is going to reset the instance, and they are going to offer you more options for the dialogue. And that's basically how you complete your quest. It's really, really easy once you get the Chrysalid Memento. And afterwards, whenever you talk to her, she's gonna offer you spirit tuning. This is the option to augment your spirits, essentially. Now, as you can see here, I have the skeletal militiaman ashes +2, and I need a grave glove worth 2 to upgrade it. This is the item that is going to upgrade it. As you can see, there is the 1 and there is the 2. I'm assuming, like the weapon, it goes up to 10. These things can be found mostly underground. I don't really know where to farm them for now. I haven't really looked into it. I'm sure there are tons of guides out there about how to find the glove wards. So this is pretty much it. And whenever you're going to want to upgrade your stuff, since as you can see I need a second one for this, I can just upgrade the jellyfish if I want for 1 glove ward. So it's going to tell you strengthen the spirit jellyfish ashes into spirit jellyfish ashes +1. You can say yes, and as you can see now, it's going to be upgraded. Now this gives them a little bit more strength and a little bit more HP. It's not the best thing ever in the world, but it is quite good if you just have the items laying out there, because as you can see, it asks almost 0 soul. Now, the stronger the spirits are going to be, the more souls they're going to cost. As you can see, these marionettes +2 are going to cost me 1,000 to upgrade, and these skeletal militiamen are going to cost me 224, and that's going to be that. So if you learned something new today, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me immensely. You don't even understand. Now, the guide is kind of over, and I'm just gonna go over a little rant about the spirit and which one are the best, because I get asked that literally all the time. So we're gonna go to the spirit tab, and I'm gonna show you the spirits I have so far. I don't have that many. I know there are a lot in the game. Right now I have the wandering noble, the noble sorcerer, the skeletal militiaman, the lone wolf ashes, the spirit jellyfish, and the marionette soldier ashes. So this game pushes spirits a lot. It pushes summoning a lot in the boss fights. They're tuned to assume you're gonna summon. They're tuned to assume you're gonna have help from your spirits, essentially. Now, a lot of people come to my chat and ask me which one I think are the best. Is it really the skeletons? Is it the archer? There are much stronger summons out there. And I know there are stronger summons. The problem is not the strength of the summons. It's the utility, right? Because you should do enough damage to beat the boss. The real thing these summons give you is not their own damage. It's the fact that they distract the boss like crazy. The summons buy you time to heal, buy you time to deal damage, buy you time to restore FP, buy you time to position yourself better. You know, every single attack the boss is doing on the summons is an attack they're not doing on you. Now, most summons are just gonna go after a while. When they're dead, right? The marionette soldier, as good as they are really good at range archer summons. Whenever they go, they're gone, buddy. What I really like about these skeletons, and it's only the skeletons that are gonna do this. It's the skeletal militiamen, skeletal bandits, and whatnot. They are gonna respawn. The reason why it's so good is because the whole fight, they're gonna soak like maybe the 2 of them are gonna soak maybe like 4 attacks, and that's not a lot, right? But then if you play your cards right and you kind of run away from everything, they are going to respawn and soak another 4 attack in 5 seconds, 10 seconds. And then they're gonna die again. But if you lure the boss away, they're going to respawn again and soak another few attacks. And as a mage, whenever I need to heal FP, you never know if you have time to flask. You never know. Some bosses, you just don't have the time to do that. And these guys buy you so much time. It's actually crazy. I would not have defeated Godric in 3 tries without them. That's actually crazy. So when people ask me what spirits are the best, honestly, what I would recommend, try all of them once on a boss. Try all of them on a boss, just one after another, or a boss that's really hard, that's taking you a few tries. You'll have time to change them and whatnot. You can try all of them, one different every try, and see which one suit you the best. For me, the skeletal militiaman, even though they're pretty weak, they don't hit strong. and they don't take that much damage, but the fact that they respawn is really, really OP in my book. That's how I feel. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed the guide, and I'll see you guys for some more Elden Ring content soon.